Hey, what's up, guys? Thank you for joining us. This week, the call is going to be a little bit different. You guys know, obviously, most of the time, for our calls, we're letting you guys know about nutrition and fitness and all that kind of thing. Today is going to be a little different. Today, for those of you that are on the call, you've got an invite to join the TD Nation family. And I just kind of want to take a minute and explain to you what it is, kind of go over my story, explain to you, a lot about Beachbody Coaching, because there's a lot of people that have a lot of misconceptions about what it is, what's involved, what I do every day. So I want to go over all that with you. But first, obviously, if you guys are on this call and you're part of the team, part of our challenge groups, a lot of our all of our coaches are Beachbody reps, but I think that we're a lot different than some Beachbody reps. I really take a lot of pride in TD Nation and the family of coaches that we've built. We obviously don't just let anybody become coaches on our team. We want the people who have used Beachbody products, who love Beachbody products, but most importantly, love helping other people reach their fitness goals, so they can be there for their families. That is really the most important thing about TD Nation. Our motto is helping people with the expectation of nothing in return, and I've lived by that motto since the day I became a coach. When I became a coach, I said, I'm going to help anyone and everyone who asks me for help, whether they can buy products or not. So our number one goal is not to sell products. Although a lot of us use Beachbody products, love them because they helped us with our transformations and helped us to get where we are. But if you can't afford Beachbody products, we'll help anybody regardless. So those are the kind of people that I want on my team. That's the foundation of our team. That's what makes us so strong. That's what makes us such a wonderful community and family. So if you don't like Beachbody products, if you found this through YouTube or Google Plus, and you don't like Beachbody products, or you're not a positive person, you can go ahead and get off the call. We only want positive people who are going to help other people, without trying to sell a bunch of products. So with that out of the way, I want to challenge anybody that's on this call. If you're on this call and kind of sitting in the background, I understand. But what I want to challenge you to do is just be brave. You're brave to get on this call, but be brave to step outside of your comfort zone. I cannot tell you where I would be in my life had I not been brave enough to ignore my friends, ignore the people who doubted what Beachbody Coaching was about. I saw the opportunity. I saw what an amazing company it was. I believed in the products. I had a lot of people tell me that it probably wouldn't work out, and it's just a pyramid scheme, and we're going to go over that in a little bit. They told me a lot of things. Thank goodness I was smart enough to ignore those people and pursue my dreams and go with my heart and be brave and step outside of my comfort zone. A lot of you, if you're like me, are just sitting in your comfort zone. I sat in my comfort zone for 15 years as an insurance adjuster. I hated my job, but I had a lot of experience in it, and I made good money, and I never really stepped outside of that comfort zone because I just thought, well, this is my life. This is where I'm gonna be. I'm just gonna ride it out till I retire. I'm gonna work long hours. I'm not gonna get paid what I think I should, and I just stayed in my little comfort zone. And one day, I got tired of being tired. I got tired of working so hard and getting a 3% raise, and I found something I really loved, and I woke up one morning and said, this is something I love. I want to be one of those people that rolls out of bed every Monday excited about life, not dreading Mondays. So once I found that thing that I loved, I was going to go after it with everything I had. So 3 years after becoming a Beachbody coach, my part-time income as a Beachbody coach surpassed what I was making full-time as a 15-year insurance adjuster with a college degree. So when that happened, I was actually able to quit my full-time job. And that was the most amazing thing ever, because now I get to spend every waking minute with my kids. I get to pick them up from school. School just got let out for the summer, and tomorrow, after I train a few clients, I became a personal trainer also, but after I train a few clients, we're going to the pool all day. We're going to the pool all day Friday. So I get to set my own schedules. I get to do what I love every day. Fridays don't really feel any different for me than Mondays do. And that's what I want for every single person on our team. But I can't stress enough, if you're not brave enough to step outside of your comfort zone, you're going to be in the same place you are now 15 years from now. So if you're willing to be brave, stick on the call. I'm going to go over all this. We're going to start by talking about just the opportunity of Beachbody Coaching. So there's a lot of reasons people get into Beachbody Coaching, and there's several different reasons. So some coaches on our team, their goal isn't to become a full-time coach like me, and that's perfectly okay. A lot of people, that is their goal, to quit their full-time job, become a full-time Beachbody coach. But some people love their current job, and that's okay. Those people that love their current jobs become Beachbody coaches to simply help people build their team. Becoming a coach really helps keep you accountable, because you've got a lot of people looking up to you. It helps keep you engaged. But you know, we've got coaches who love their full-time jobs and simply use Beachbody as a way to fund their kids' college, and that's really cool. And there's nothing wrong with that. So you know, you can either go at Beachbody Coaching for supplemental income, full-time income. Actually, some people just become coaches to get 25% off products. I'm okay with that, but you know, I really want people on our team that want to pay it forward and want to help other people, you know, change their lives and become fit, both physically and financially, and just be around for their families as long as possible. So why does this work? Why does Beachbody Coaching work? Why is it different than, you know, other multi-level marketing companies out there like Mary Kay or Amway or any of those things? This really is totally different. And I understand the wall people put up, because I put up the same wall before I became a coach. I actually had lots of people contact me because I was losing so much weight, and rather than investigate what Beachbody Coaching was, I just went with my assumptions and said, no, I don't want to do it. Until one night my mom was over, and she said, why don't you just check it out? You know, you've got nothing to lose. Check it out. See what it's all about. And once I started doing, you know, my research on it, I found out that this really is a unique, amazing opportunity with a very young company that's got light years to go. So we all know they've got the best fitness products, right? They've got P90X, Insanity, Turbo Fire, Body Beast. They're coming out with PiO. They come out with a couple new programs every year. So they've got the best in-home fitness programs available that get results. And they actually, a lot of you might not know this, but they put a lot of science behind their products. And then we've also got the best supplements. Shakeology, there is nothing that compares to that product on the market. I'm not going to go in. Most of you on this call already know what Shakeology is, and how it helps so many people with cholesterol, sugar cravings, irritable bowel syndrome. The list goes on and on and on. But that is the only product on the market that has 70 whole foods with no preservatives, nothing artificial. And it's, you know, it's not a protein shake. We go over that all the time. So we have the best workout products, the best supplements. We have gear. We have clothing. We have all these things. You guys basically can start your own supplement and fitness store for $15 a month, $16 a month, and we're going to go into that in a little bit too. That is crazy opportunity. Plus, Beachbody does all the marketing, so we don't ever have to do any marketing, right? They spend millions of dollars in advertising. You can click on your TV any time of day. You're going to see T25 ads, P90X ads, Insanity ads. Body Beast ads, now P90X3 ads are running like crazy. And we have name recognition. All you have to do is wear a P90X shirt and people know what our products are. The other thing is, you know, they're a very young company and they're expanding globally. They've already went into Canada, and from what I know they're looking to go into Australia and the UK. I think they're pretty actively working on that. I don't know when that's going to happen, but the company hasn't even gone global. It's a really young company. So that's why this is such an amazing opportunity and why it works. So let me just go over a couple of the misconceptions about Beachbody. One is, and this is the most common one, that you need an amazing transformation. And that's totally false. I became a Beachbody coach 10 pounds. I think I lost 10 pounds into my transformation. So, you know, when I started, I was still pretty overweight, but I took the approach as, you know, I knew the products worked, and people could tell the products were working for me, even though I wasn't ripped and, you know, wasn't 10% body fat. So I recommended Beachbody products just like I recommend a good movie or a good restaurant. I don't know how to make great food. I don't know how to make a movie, but I know if the movie and the food's good, and that's the same thing with Beachbody. I knew Shakeology was helping me lose weight, and I knew P90X was working like crazy. And all I had to do was say, this is what I'm doing. Here's a link. Try it out. I did not have to hold any inventory. I did not have to ship any products. I just gave them a link. They ordered it. I got commission. It was pretty simple. Another misconception is that people don't have time. You know, you can put as little or as much time into Beachbody coaching as you want. It is like the workouts. You know, you're going to get in what you put. You're going to get out what you put in. So if you're only putting 10 minutes into the workouts, you know what kind of results you can expect. But there's no requirements to sell a certain amount of products. You know, anything you sell, you get 25% commission for, and there's a lot of other ways that we make money. In fact, commission ends up being a very small portion of your income as you grow your business. But there's no requirements to sell anything, so you can put as little or as much time as you want into this. I myself saw the opportunity. I saw a way to get out of a job I hated, so I was putting in 2 hours a night after my family went to bed, and I was working as hard as I could to make this thing work. Next thing you're going to hear a lot, and this is exactly what I thought because I just didn't know any better, but you're going to hear, oh, it's one of those multi-level marketing pyramid schemes. First of all, pyramid schemes are illegal, okay? So this is not a pyramid scheme. What most people don't realize is most organizations are built like a pyramid. So you have your CEO at the top, your president, your managers, and your workers, right? Your workers most of the time never make more than managers. Managers never make more than vice president. Vice president doesn't make more than president, and so on. The only difference in multi-level marketing is if I work my butt off, I can make more than the person above me, and there is no limit to how much money I can make. We all have the same products. We all have the same catalogs. So there is no reason. The only reason I can't make more than someone above me is just if I'm not working hard enough. And that's it. That's really the bottom line. So, in fact, I make more than a lot of people above me. So, so the other one, let's see. I already talked about this a little bit, but a lot of people think they're getting in too late, and that's not. People were saying that when I signed up 3 years ago, and in 3 years, I turned my income into more than I was making 15 years as an insurance adjuster. And the fact is, again, this company is very, very young. It's just the beginning. They haven't went global. They've just started P90X certification and Sanity certification. You know, they're coming out with PIO that's already in gyms everywhere. I teach P90X classes in gyms, and Sanity's taught in my gym. Beachbody programs are going to be in every gym across the world. There is no doubt in my mind, and it's already going to that. So, and our classes are big. You know, we also sell Les Mills Pump. What else? Les Mills Combat. All those classes are so huge in gyms. Next thing, it's expensive. A lot of people think it's expensive. This is the absolute cheapest way in the world to start your own business. It's $15.99 a month, and that gives you 3 websites. You get a Shakeology website, basically a shop where your customers can go and they can buy anything, you know, barbells, weights, programs, supplements. They have protein, Shakeology, all that stuff. And then there's a $39.99 fee, so $40 to sign up, unless you've purchased a challenge pack or you purchase a challenge pack when you sign up. So that $40 is waived if you buy a challenge pack, and a challenge pack includes a program and Shakeology. It's up to you if you want to buy that. So really, if you've already bought a challenge pack or you buy a challenge pack when you sign up to coach, you're paying $16 a month for 3 websites and for your own business. It's crazy. I'm surprised they haven't raised the price of becoming a coach, to be honest with you, because I think a lot of people get into this and they think, well, I'm only spending $16 a month, so they don't take it seriously, when a lot of people should be treating this like the $1 million business it is. It's insane how much money you can make if you really work at this, and quickly too.
Also, another point on that topic, if you're in the military, they waive your $40 startup fee and they waive your $16 a month fee, so it's absolutely free if you're in the military.
Yeah, thanks, Alan. I forgot to mention that, and I didn't have it on my sheet. Yeah, like Alan said, if you're in the military, it's free, so you have nothing to lose. As with all Beachbody stuff, you have a 30-day trial. So if you sign up to be a coach and you don't like it or decide it's not for you, give them a call. They'll give you your money back. No hard feelings. And you guys know, you know, even if you become a coach and decide not to coach anymore, I still love you. Our team still loves you. We're still going to help you. Coaching isn't for everybody, and we understand that. Our goal isn't to make everybody coaches, but to just help you along your fitness journey. And if becoming a coach is something you want to do, we want to be here for you for that also. So how hard is it? This is the coolest thing about our team, and something that I'm the most proud of. I can't succeed unless my coaches succeed, and they can't succeed unless their coaches succeed. So what we've done is we create these challenge groups that a lot of you are in. And the goal of these challenge groups is really to make life easier for new coaches. When I was a new coach, when I started coaching, there were no challenge groups. I did everything on my own. So when I got a new team member and I was helping them through a program, I was getting text messages and questions and emails like crazy. And the same questions and texts and emails over and over. What kind of heart rate monitor do you use? What do I take after a workout? All great questions, but you know, you can answer them 100 times and it starts to get a little annoying. But the cool thing about our challenge groups are we have all these coaches who help one another. So when we add new people, they just have to post questions in the challenge group, and they get immediate response. They get immediate customer service, basically. If they want to know what's the best thing I can eat after my workout, we've got 100 TD Nation coaches there to answer them and help support them, which makes life really easy for new coaches who may not know the answer. I used to have to go research every single question and try to find the best answer, and it took a lot of time. Now it doesn't take as much time because your customers and your team members are plugged into the group. You've got all this support from all these coaches who are going to help them get the best transformation possible and get in the best shape of their lives. So it really, really makes the process easy for new coaches. All you have to do is invite people to our challenge groups. We get them registered on your team, you invite them to our challenge groups, and we help them get healthy. If they buy products, great. If they don't, that's okay too. We really don't care. But a lot of the time, what happens is the products will sell themselves because they're so good, and people are having. The people in our challenge groups, I don't worry about other products. I don't worry about somebody who comes into our challenge group using another product, because Beachbody products in my 3-year experience, I found they always outperform anything else anyone else is using. So I never worry about it because usually, people are going to see that the products are working, that the people who are doing Beachbody programs are having better results than they are. So the stuff just sells itself. Let's see, what else? Oh, so then once you become a coach, there's training, and this is something I'm also really proud of that we've really worked hard on. We have a Getting Started Right training, so when you become a coach, it's a 2-week training, and it's only 5 to 10 minutes a day. It's really simple, bare, basic stuff to just teach you how to get going, how to sign people up on your team, how to give them links to buy products. It's really simple. Again, it only takes 5 to 10 minutes of your time. Then the guy that I signed up under, it was Beachbody's top coach for the last 2 years. He's became one of my best friends. He developed a 60-day training, and I've got a few videos in his training, and some other top coaches have some training in his or videos in his training. But it's 60-day training that's just out of this world, and all this training is free. You don't have to pay for any of it. So what I'm getting at is you're in the absolute best team in Beachbody, in my opinion. And then of course there's Beachbody training. They also have their own training if you want to go through it. Again, you can put as much or as little time into this as possible. That's totally up to you guys. And then one thing I'm trying really hard to work on is a social media training. I started it last year, and some things changed, and I haven't had time to kind of get back in there and finish that training. But hopefully I'll have that done this year. I'll have it done this year. And then you guys can go through the social media training too, where you're not out finding people; people are finding you, which is really a cool thing. So that's all I've got. Are there any questions coming in? I haven't taken a look. Do you guys have anything to add? Is there anything I missed or forgot?
Well, it seems all right for now. There was a good question, a couple, that I answered on the message boards, but it'd be good to talk about. Do you need to complete like a round of a particular program before you become a coach?
Yeah, no, not at all. And that's again, I kind of went over that, but no. When I only lost 10 pounds. I was like 1 month into my transformation when I started coaching, and like I said, all you're doing is recommending what's working for you. So you don't have to have finished a program. I was still 257 pounds when I became a coach, and I started helping people and selling products and seeing people get transformations. So no, you just recommend Beachbody products like you recommend a great movie or a restaurant. It's really that simple.
All right. So we have another question. How would somebody who's a stay-at-home mom, be able to reach out and inspire others?
Yeah, that's a good question too. I'm kind of, well, I shouldn't say that. I was gonna say I'm kind of a stay-at-home dad now, but I still get out and train people. But you meet people every day. You're going to your kid's school. You're going to the grocery store. You're going out with friends. You're doing lots of different things. Unless you're a hermit, you're out meeting people. And we teach you how to, naturally strike up conversations with people you meet. Not come across as a salesperson, but as someone who genuinely wants to help people and see them reach their goals. And then there's social media. Everybody's on the internet now, and there's so many different groups you can get involved in, and just meet people and develop relationships with them. Online or through Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. There's so many avenues to find people now.
Also, a really good and simple trick is if you're out and about and just strike up a conversation with somebody, have on a shirt about one of the products like Body Beast or P90X or X2 or whatever that you've done, and people will see it, they know it, and they say, hey, have you done P90X? Does that work? Open door.
Yeah, and that's the easiest thing. That's what we talked about a little bit earlier, is name recognition. That's all you got to do. In fact, we went out to dinner Friday night, and I had a P90X shirt on, and there was a guy behind the counter, and he said, oh, does that really work? That was simple. That was the easiest thing ever. So I just handed him my card, which had my before and after picture on it, and his jaw fell down. And I said, hit me up. I'll help you out, and he did. So it's really how easy it is. And before I had my transformation, I joke about this all the time, but I used to carry my coach's picture. It's a true story. And I used to give it to people and say, yep, yeah, it works. So yeah. One thing I forgot that you reminded me of something, Alan, was Beachbody's compensation plan, and how Beachbody also helps you build your team, which I didn't mention. So what Beachbody does, and I'll hit this real quick. I don't want to make it too confusing, but when you sign up to coaches, you become what's called an Emerald coach. Every day on Beachbody.com, there's thousands and thousands of people who go to Beachbody.com and who either buy something or register for a free account. Those people do not have coaches. So what Beachbody does is Beachbody assigns all those people, thousands of people, to Emerald coaches, so people who have 2 coaches under them. They give those customers to us, and right now it's about 2 to 3 a week is what we get. And you don't get commission from the first sale, but anything else they buy ever, you get commission. So 3 years, almost 4 years now of being an Emerald coach, I've had Beachbody just giving me 2 to 3 customers every week, 2 to 3 customers every week. So you can see how that builds your team. And then also they have what's called Shakeology leads. So they have people who go to Shakeology.com, order Shakeology. All of those people are given to coaches who meet certain requirements. And you do get commission from that first sale and everything else that they buy. So if you're meeting both those requirements, you're getting Shakeology leads and customer leads the Shakeology leads are really about 2 a month. It's not that much, but it adds up. And then the Emerald leads are about 2 to 3 a week, depending on the time of year. January is really high. This time of year is still pretty good. As November, December, fall comes around, it goes down a little bit, but still pretty consistent. And it's an amazing thing that Beachbody does to help us grow our teams. What else we got?
Hey, Lance.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Nothing. I think the one thing that I would add that really surprised me was how accountable to my workouts being a coach has made me. Because, I've got 200 people on my team that are looking for my posts that, are in the groups. If I'm not working out, if I'm eating cheesecake every day, those people aren't going to want to be on my team. They want support, and they want somebody that's been where, or is where they're at. So I think, that's a really nice side effect of becoming a coach, is how it does hold you accountable daily to your workouts.
Yeah, great point, man. Great point. What else? Anything else?
No new questions.
No new questions? All right. Well, in the end, guys, it's for me, it's really just about legacy, right? It's just about leaving behind a legacy for my kids, being something my kids can look up to. As an insurance adjuster, I was great. I was helping people, but I was really just not. I just wasn't happy with where I was and what I was doing. And now, my daughter, she had her 5th grade memory book she had to fill out, and one of the questions they asked was, what do you want to be when you grow up? And her response was, I want to help people lose weight like my dad. And that's like the greatest thing ever, right? And I don't even realize sometimes that she's watching me and as carefully as she is and seeing what I do. And that's what she wants to do when she grows up. And I think that's just the coolest thing ever. So, really, Beachbody Coaching isn't about making money. It's about helping people get fit. It's about helping people be financially fit, to be around for their families. And it's about leaving a legacy behind. What are your friends and your family going to say about you when you go? And we only get one shot at this, so got to make it worth it, right? So that's the only thing I can tell you. And then just be brave, give it a shot, step out of your comfort zone. That's where magical things happen. I promise you. I'm not this super smart guy. I was average in school at best. I was average in college at best. I was an average insurance adjuster at best. For some reason, this has clicked with me, and this is just natural for me. It's what I love, and if I can do it, I know any of you guys can do it. Anybody have anything else to say? No?
I just want to reiterate the fact that you all don't have to be, looking like Lance, looking like Tony. I mean, I don't look like them yet. And I use Lance's picture when I'm talking to other people, and it works great. People are in awe, so you don't have to.
And you're a new coach, Joey, and you've been absolutely crushing it, right? I mean, you've been great. You've been doing great, and you're a perfect example of somebody who I could not be happier that you were on our team, because you're an inspiration to me, seriously. I love your posts. I love having you on the team. I love having you help everybody. It's just awesome, man. Just awesome.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Well, I wanted to keep this about 30 minutes, so I don't know where we're at. Hopefully it's not too far over. If you guys want the link to sign up to coach, contact your direct coach or contact me. And we'll get you the link, and we'll get you signed up. We'll add you to our private group and start helping you. And if you decide this isn't for you, perfectly okay. One last thing, which I have a lot of people actually ask me, and I never think to mention this because it just never dawns on me. But a lot of people say, well, now that I became a coach, can I still be a part of the challenge groups, and will you still help me? Of course I will. I don't realize how many people think that once you become a coach, some people think, well, now I've got to be, the leader and coach, and it's just not true. If you become a coach, I'm still going to help you in every way. You can still participate in the challenge groups just like you always have. Nothing changes except now, referrals. You get the referrals. They're not referring them to me, and that's the only difference. So. If you have any more questions, just let us know. Thanks for joining the call. We had a lot of people on the call, so thanks for joining the call. Let us know if you need anything, and have a wonderful night, guys. We'll talk to you next week.